this morning, we move straight to basketball. And of course, the Tigers, they are getting ready for the FIBA Championship coming up next month. And right now, they have opened a camp in Orlando, Florida. And they fresh from their third place finish at the Stankovic Continental Tournament in China. The national team have decided to camp in Florida, and of course this will help them to prepare for the FIBA Championship coming up later. You have a whole lot of players that will be joining them in camp. Some of the regulars, you have the Aminu brothers, Alade and Al Farouk. Ike Diogo, who happens to be another big boy. Remember what happened at the Olympics in London? And of course Derek Obasohan, Chamberlain Oguche, and Olumide Oyedeji, that is the captain of the team, Mike Ome, as well as newcomers Andy Ogide and Stan Okoye. These are the players that will be joining the Tigers in Orlando. And of course the coach Ayo Bakare, and of course assistant coach Sani Ahmed, Ayla Johnson, and Abdurrahman Mohammed, they are all saying that this team will be able to pick a ticket, or rather get to the finals of that championship. We hope so.
Yeah, we hope so. We all know our problems when it comes to African basketball. The Angolans they are usually the stumbling block for Nigeria.
Well, with Nigeria qualifying for the Olympics and getting to meet the US in one of the games, although it was more like a shooting practice, they got bashed. Yeah. We know that, but I think that experience will definitely play a huge part.
Yeah, that's what we'll be hoping for, because like we always say, the Angolans are miles ahead when it comes to African basketball.
They are miles ahead because they prepare on time. Okay, we'll move straight to Luis Suarez. Yes, we talked about him during the paper review. Arsenal are bent on signing this man who is being referred to as a biter. Okay, I didn't just say that.
Yeah. Yesterday, when the second bid by Arsenal was rejected by Liverpool, the implication of that was actually that Luis Suarez has been told of the deal and he's allowed to talk to Arsenal. So right now, the story coming out from
Brandon Rodgers.
Yeah, no, from Messi side actually, he's been given a
chance.
He has the right to actually talk to Arsenal now. He has the right to talk about personal terms, and if he agrees personal terms with the deal, then Arsenal will have to come back with an improved bid, because Liverpool are not budging. They don't want to budge.
Exactly. Well, you know, Brandon Rodgers was saying he's been treated like a son. Yeah. So it simply means he wanted to leave Liverpool for Arsenal. Yeah. It will not really go down well with the club.
Absolutely. The problem is when Luis Suarez last year was having all kinds of trouble, Liverpool stood behind him. They supported him through thick and thin, and it's going to be it's going to be interesting to see what Luis Suarez does, because if he wants to make the move, he has to hand in a transfer request.
Exactly, because earlier this season he said he wants to leave Liverpool to play in Spain, and because the British media, they're making life hell or impossible for him. And of course he's targeting Real Madrid now, wanting to talk with Arsenal. He doesn't want to leave England anymore. Exactly.
And like you said, it's going to be very interesting to see how this pans out, because if Luis Suarez wants to leave, if he wants to leave Liverpool, he's going to have to hand in a transfer request. And when you do that officially, you're basically quitting on the club. And when you quit on the club, the fans will be on your neck for the rest of the year.
That's the thing. Okay, now Napoli boss talking about Rafael Benitez here said that Higuain, of course, signing for the club, and Pepe Reina is a huge one for him. He's a happy man because he's getting what he wanted. Despite the fact that you're having their top man leaving, of course, they're having two other players coming in, the goalkeeper and, of course, our top striker in the person of Gonzalo Higuain. Of course, just last night, Barcelona and Bayern Munich, and, of course, for the third time, you would say this year, Bayern Munich is beating Barcelona. This time around, it was just by 2-0, not as huge as 3 or 4. And, of course, Philippe Lam, that header that I actually started the game with. And for Pep Guardiola, he said he's really happy, you know, starting with the team. He has spent almost all his life in Barcelona playing for them and, of course, being their coach.
Yeah, it's just a friendly game, but like you said, once again, Barcelona come tops. And this is actually preparation for the Super Cup they will be playing against Borussia Dortmund this weekend.
And of course, okay, thank you so much for staying tuned on to this show, Tayo. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Bye for now.